Do you want to be level 10 on FACEIT fast but don't know where to start? I got you covered. In today's video, I'll break down exactly how I did just that in only a year of playing CS2. Before I begin, I want to say one thing. Once you get down the basics, it's all about confidence. You're your own enemy. I started playing CS2 in the middle of 2024, and by the time I'm recording this video, my peak elo is 1971, which is one game of level 10, so I will count it, since I also have 20 average kills and 1.4 KD on level 10 lobbies. Let's get started. When you're starting out, you should train your raw aim, which is your aim when standing still. There are maps and external aim trainers which will do exactly just that, and I'll show them later on in the video. Moving on, cursor placement is crucial for winning an aim duel, simply because you will have to make little to no mouse movement when picking an opponent.
Two banana.
I'll showcase maps on Aimlabs which do just that. Spray control is also a very important part of the game, since we can't always one-tap our opponent, and we will be forced to spray a lot of times during a game.
Smoke.
A beautiful and useful map to train, just that is Recoil Master, which I will also show later on in the video. Another very important thing to learn is basic utility in every map, like Windows Smoke on Mirage or Xbox Smoke on Dust. This will not improve you directly, but it will make your team have a less hard time contesting the part of the map that your utility landed on. Playstyle consistency. Playstyle consistency means that your playstyle will be consistent every time you play each map. A lot of people instantly change their position and playstyle as soon as they start having bad games. This will only result in you being more inconsistent as a player than anything else. It's a mistake every player makes when they start out. Pick a spot and play it, no matter how bad or good you play. I will also show you how to have better positioning and pathing when clearing angles. When you're positioning yourself somewhere, you have to imagine yourself clearing the specific angle as a T or as a CT. So for example in cave, if you were standing in that spot, you'd be exactly in the enemy's pathing, which would go like this, and you would just get one-tapped. So, to fix that, you'll take an off angle, just like the one shown here. And then the enemy's pathing is going to look like this. You're going to be off-centering his cursor, and you have more time to react than the enemy flicking. See? You have to make a big movement in order to kill the enemy. And that also goes for your pathing. Since now you know that an enemy might be playing this angle, you might be doing a little bit more cautious pathing. So, see, insta one tap. Do little jiggles, then peek with them. Counter strafe, 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 counter strafe. See, you have the angle on him. Counter strafe, counter strafe. So you clear every tiny bit of the angle that is needed. Because someone could be playing here. Someone could be playing here, someone could be playing here, so you have to clear it all. Do little jiggles. If you spot someone, you just shoot. Just hide behind the wall. If you spot someone, like let's say right here, you hide behind your wall, you center the cursor, and then you peek with a pre-fire. It's that simple. Last thing I want to talk about before getting into what I did to get here is mentality. Mentality is often overlooked by people, but in my opinion is one, if not the most important thing in CS2, and it's something only you can fix if it's wrong. Tilting from the first round on FACEIT and screaming at your teammates will only result in both of your mentals being broken and losing the game at the end. Please reflect on yourself after the round ends. It's not always your teammate's fault, sometimes it's you who made that wrong play and lost the round, but that's okay because we learn from our mistakes. If someone is toxic to you, just mute them and go on about your game. You will gain nothing by being toxic back other than minus 30 elo. CS players will often say that so for Aimlabs we have a lot of scenarios to work with. To warm up, I love playing 3x3 tight spacing on grid shot. What this does is it just warms up the feeling of your aim and your mouse, and I really like it. You just try to click the dots as fast as you can. I'll start. If you're new to this, you need to like do it as slow as you can like this until you don't miss anymore, and then just up the speed until you feel comfortable with it. As you can see, you'll just get good in no time. This is a very easy task. Now moving on to the important ones, we have micro adjust, which is really important for CS because if your pre-aim is not good enough, you'll need to micro adjust. And doing it properly will win you a lot of fucking fights. So there are just 2 dots on the map. You just need to micro adjust between them. Let's start. Do it slowly, like every task, and then you'll just up the speed by yourself when you feel comfortable. Another task is ground track. A lot of CS players overlook tracking for some reason, I don't know why, but in CS2 unfortunately it's a run and gun game, so you really need to get good at tracking sideways objects and sideways people are moving. This one is really gonna help you in game. That's about it. My favorite task for cursor placement is called Ray Shot. It will help your cursor placement in the way that fast warm-up did as well. The targets won't really move, but they will be in elevated spaces, which will kinda help your cursor placement. Like that. It's really good. I really recommend this one. And the lap is just gonna continue. So these are the basic ones that I do. I can create a playlist for you guys. And yeah, that's about it for the Aimlabs. Alright boys, moving on to the CS training. In game, we have these 3 maps called Fast Warm-Up, 5e Aim Hub, and Recon Master. That's pretty much all you're gonna need. Let's get started with 5e Aim Hub. I'll just walk you through what I do when I get in game. So just choose a team. And the first thing we're gonna do is track the bot's head and try to kill it with a counter strike like that. And just keep repeating that. Even if you hit it is good. If you can't track it, that means your sense might be too high or too slow. Moving on. You have peak training. You hit start, and then the bot will peek from the direction that the arrow is pointing on. It's really helpful for like flick accuracy. You can spray tap. Doesn't really matter. The outcome is the same. What it's trying to do is make your first shot accuracy good, so you can just spray down the bot. And moving on, there are 2 more tasks that I actually do. We have hold training, which is literally the replicating the dust to doors feeling. You just have to react to the bot like this. You can make the door smaller by shooting this arrow. It will be harder to react though. So yeah, that's about it. Another thing I want to talk about is how your equipment can hold you back. Before I got my G Pro Superlight 2, I had the G502 Hero, which is a very loved mouse in general, but it just won't work in CS because of its weight. So if you have the money and are willing to spend it on a mouse, please buy a lightweight mouse. It was the biggest and best upgrade I did to my whole setup, along with getting a very good mousepad. They really elevated aiming for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me address something specific in another video. Let me know what could be done to make the video better, and see you all in the next one.